What's good and what is up? I hope it's your finances, your emotional intelligence, your riz, your spirits. I hope all that is going up for you right now. I hope all that is good for you right now. You know who it is, man. It's True Son G. I'm about to bring you a clip. And if you're enjoying this clip, you should go check it out. You should go peep the full video type shit. Anyway, peep this.
It really is that damn phone. You know it, everybody knows it. Many people don't want to admit it, but everybody knows it. But a lot of people don't truly understand the magnitude of the problems that it has created or enhanced. A lot of people don't. But I want to bring you some self-awareness. You may disagree, you may agree, but I guarantee you'll look at this a lot differently, or it'll support what you already feel by the end of this video. But I really want you to let this sink into your brain. Really sit with these thoughts. Really sit with the fact that we've become obsessed with something that is ruining us, something that is destroying us. It wasn't created for this, but it is now. As if there wasn't already enough addictions in this world, enough vices in this world, we have put one on the top, and it happens to be one of the most profound of them all. We have something that was once the greatest escape, one of the greatest escapes in the world. Right? We have something that is one of the greatest escapes in our world, and it has turned into one of the greatest ways to destroy ourselves. That's just the duality of life, right? But it gets a little bit deeper than that. Social media, phones, all these things, it has cooked our brains to the point where a lot of people cannot even enjoy life because they're overstimulated. The real world does not compare to this fiction. You get to see all these things. You get to get all this easy access to all these things to the point where life is not even enjoyable enough. And you've been scrolling for way too long. You're wasting time doing a bunch of nothing. You're scrolling for way too long. If you think about it, when you start scrolling, it's endless.
Forever.
It's endless. It's just one big thread. And a lot of people, they like to defend it and say, oh, well, I watch all my favorite content and I learn and I do this and I do that. And I agree. Some people are responsible, some are. But regardless, it's about a 10% of what you're consuming that is actually good for you.
Fact.
It's about a good 10%, maybe.
Nah, for real. Probably about 10%. We got to stop lying to ourselves. Just be honest with ourselves, man. And what we doing is a bunch of bullshit, time wasted. See, but the thing about it is, if you stop, right, and you are someone who likes to produce, then you don't have the pulse of what's going on. Because, he's mentioning this. Yeah, scrolling is horrible, but he's part of the problem. Well, he got a button on his wall. He got the silver platinum YouTube plaque, you know what I'm saying? Whole bunch of subscribers. Gotta scroll to see him. But just in general, it's how you use things. It's the balance of, okay, I'm scrolling, now I'm producing. Or since now we working in this kind of world, I'm using it as research to produce. Like this, for instance. So, we love as humans just to kill time for some reason. I don't know what it is. If we're looking forward to something in the future, we just don't like what's going on now. We'd like to be distracted, but you can use these distractions in a wholesome and productive way. I've always been the one to say you gotta make the rhythm of your life beneficial to you. Bike to work, that's how you get your exercise. You're still going to work. Put things in places that makes your life easier, but also builds good habits.
Maybe it's more. I hope it's more for you, right? But if you're already in the defense, that's going to prove a point I'm going to make earlier. But I hope it is. But like I said, it's about a 10% of all of that content that you consume that's actually good for you. The other 90% of that junk is frying your brain. It's frying your brain. And the thing is, we sit there and tell ourselves, oh, I'm watching this, I'm connected to the source, and I don't want to miss out on this truth, and I don't want to miss out on this information. You tell yourself those things to make yourself feel better, because the truth is, you are afraid of missing out. You can't get off social media because you don't want to miss out. You want to miss out on the trends. You don't want to miss out on the gossip. You don't want to miss out on watching all this sad stuff and things making you feel more relatable to other people and other things. You don't want to miss out on that.
He ain't lying.
The fear of missing out. That's really what's the driving force behind all of this. And those aren't even the biggest problems. The biggest problems is that all of this junk is playing on your insecurities. People are profiting off your insecurities. The people that run all of this stuff, they are profiting off your insecurities. Why do you?
That's very interesting, man, because the machine hasn't changed. How we manipulate our psyche hasn't changed. We can evolve technology, but we can't evolve how we feel in our brain and hate towards other people and jealousy and envy and all that kind of shit like that. So how they used to use just the magazines and the TV ads way back in the 50s and glamorize them, it's the internet. Now it's using your fellow man against you. It's just so wide open. Insecurity. Why they got that? How they get this? Why? So you dive in and blame the algorithm, this and that. And why I'm not like this? Messing with your insecurity. Put that fucking phone down. Your shit is good the way it is. If you living your life and you eating, you know what I'm saying? You got transport. You got checking all the boxes. Got love. You're doing great, buddy. Don't let them play you on it. Put the damn phone down.